Today, we delve into the chilling tale of Aileen Wuornos, a name that haunts the annals of criminal history. Join us as we explore the life and crimes of this notorious serial killer and discover the tragic journey that led her to her fateful end. The Troubled Beginnings. Aileen Wuornos entered the world on February 29, 1956 in Rochester, Michigan. However, her life would be far from ordinary. From the earliest stages of her existence, Wuornos faced a series of daunting challenges that would shape her future. Raised in an environment marked by instability and abuse, Wuornos experienced a turbulent childhood that left deep scars on her psyche. Her family life was far from stable, plagued by turmoil and violence. These early experiences had a profound impact on her development and would later play a significant role in her downward spiral. As Wuornos grew older, her path became increasingly fraught with difficulties. She faced a range of hardships, including a troubled family life, exposure to violence at a young age, and a constant search for identity and purpose. These challenges compounded, shaping the trajectory of her life and paving the way for the darkness that would eventually consume her. It is within the context of this troubled upbringing that we must seek to understand the complex factors that contributed to Aileen Wuornos' descent into darkness. Her journey is a stark reminder of the profound impact that early experiences and adverse circumstances can have on an individual's life, ultimately shaping the choices they make and the path they walk. As we delve further into Wuornos' story, we invite you to reflect on the importance of compassion, understanding, and support for those who face such challenges. The road ahead is a harrowing one, but by shedding light on her troubled beginnings, we hope to gain deeper insight into the life of Aileen Wuornos and the tragic course she would come to chart. The Deadly Spiral. In the late 1980s, Aileen Wuornos' life took a dark and sinister turn as she embarked on a murderous spree that would send shockwaves throughout the state of Florida.
If it was a horrendous crime, why didn't I shoot them between the eyes, cut their penis off, stick it in their mouth? All they were was shot. And left, you know?
Targeting men whom she claimed had assaulted or threatened her, Wuornos unleashed a wave of cold-blooded killings that left a trail of devastation in its wake. The media quickly caught wind of her gruesome crimes, dubbing her the Damsel of Death. The moniker captured the chilling nature of Wuornos' actions and struck fear into the hearts of the community. The relentless and calculated nature of her murder sent shockwaves throughout the nation, leaving everyone on edge. As her reign of terror continued, law enforcement agencies intensified their efforts to bring Wuornos to justice. The manhunt for the notorious serial killer gripped the nation as the community lived in fear of her next move. However, Wuornos' deadly spiral came to an end in 1991 when she was apprehended by law enforcement. The long arm of justice had finally caught up with her, putting an end to the reign of terror that had gripped the state of Florida. The capture of Aileen Wuornos brought a sense of relief to the community as they could finally breathe a sigh of relief knowing that the threat she posed was no longer at large. Her arrest marked the beginning of the legal process that would ultimately determine her fate. As we delve deeper into Wuornos' chilling story, it's essential to confront the darkest aspects of human nature and the devastating consequences they can bring. The deadly spiral that Wuornos found herself in serves as a stark reminder of the depths that a person's psyche can plummet, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. The final words. On October 9, 2002, Aileen Wuornos stood on the precipice of her ultimate fate. As she faced the imminent end of her life, she uttered her last words, leaving behind a haunting legacy that continues to resonate. In her final moments, Wuornos delivered a cryptic message. "I'd just like to say I'm sailing with the rock and I'll be back, like Independence Day, with Jesus. June 6, like the movie. Big mothership and all. I'll be back, I'll be back." These enigmatic words left those in attendance perplexed, their meaning shrouded in mystery. Some have interpreted Wuornos' final statement as an expression of her belief in an afterlife, suggesting that she saw herself sailing alongside a higher power. The references to Independence Day and June 6, evoking images of extraterrestrial invasion, further add to the cryptic nature of her message. Whether her words were a reflection of her state of mind, a final act of defiance, or a glimpse into the depths of her troubled psyche, we may never fully comprehend.
She's been called the Damsel of Death and the Hooker from Hell. First female serial killer is macabre enough.
What remains clear is that Wuornos' final words serve as a haunting reminder of the complex and haunting legacy she left behind. In the aftermath of her execution, Aileen Wuornos' story continues to captivate and disturb. It prompts us to grapple with questions of empathy, nature versus nurture, and the boundaries of human behavior. While her crimes were heinous and the pain she caused immeasurable, her final words leave us with a lingering sense of the complexity and depths of the human experience. The legacy. Aileen Wuornos' life and crimes have left an indelible mark on the pages of criminal history. Her story serves as a chilling reminder of the complexities of the human psyche and the devastating consequences that can arise from a combination of personal struggles, trauma, and mental health issues. Wuornos' case raises important questions about the influence of early experiences, abuse, and neglect on an individual's development. Her troubled upbringing, marked by instability and abuse, undoubtedly played a role in shaping her path and fueling her descent into darkness. Moreover, Wuornos' story highlights the need for a deeper understanding of mental health issues and the importance of providing support to those who may be struggling. While this does not excuse her actions, it prompts us to confront the profound impact that untreated mental health conditions can have on individuals and society as a whole. As we reflect on her life, it is crucial to remember the victims who tragically lost their lives at Wuornos' hands. Their stories deserve to be honored, and their families deserve our compassion and support as they navigate the aftermath of such unimaginable loss. In considering Wuornos' legacy, we must strive to create a world where individuals who find themselves in similar circumstances have access to the help they need. By addressing the underlying issues that contribute to such extreme acts of violence, we can work towards preventing future tragedies and ensuring that no one else falls victim to the depths of despair that Wuornos experienced. Let us remember the victims, learn from this dark chapter in history, and commit ourselves to fostering understanding, compassion, and support for those in need. Only by doing so can we hope to build a future where such darkness finds no fertile ground.
Aren't you afraid?
No, I'm not afraid. I know where I'm going. I'm going to be with the Lord.